Hello and good morning, flock, and welcome back into Medieval Dynasty Season 2, The Oxbow. We have just entered winter, and as such, it is time to wish a very happy birthday to
I'm
Erycka,
so glad I
who
settled
turns
down here.
1 this year. Rixa, please don't interrupt me. So, before we begin, I would just like to remind everybody that it's Saturday now, so we have 2 days left. The contest ends at midnight Mountain Standard Time on Monday, uh, to get 7 more, step outside, to get 7 more subscriptions and at least one patron pledge. It's $5 and you get an official Scarecrow Gaming sticker uh, that will be delivered after 3 consecutive subscription payments. Furthermore, you will get your name listed in the credits after each video. Um, this is the subscribers will too. You need to make your subscriptions public in order for that to happen, or you know, drop me a message in the comments and saying, "Hey, I subscribe to your channel," and then at the end of these videos, you'll start seeing subscription subscribers and patron pledgers listed. Now, to remind everybody, um, as to what's going to happen is the first person to pledge, me and that person will co-host a live stream where we, at a time of their choosing, playing a game of their choosing, whether it's a cooperative or a head-to-head. So please, before you delve any deeper, smash that like button, subscribe, head on over to Patreon, um, and also all of those links will be in the low, and also add my Scarecrow Gaming Facebook page and my personal Facebook page as a friend. You'll see both of them listed. All those links will be in the description. Let's get on to it. I've tried to record this video twice, but I had the scenes in OBS set up the wrong way. So I completed the quest for that crazy guy. I had to arrange a bunch of meat and rye and stuff in some weird places. But beyond that, I built a barn because in the spring we're going to plant rye. Rye will allow us to make thread. Thread will allow us uh, to make clothes and more stuff that we can sell. We've also unlocked the excavation shed, so I'm thinking about setting up a small community near one of these clay deposits. There's a clay deposit here. There's a clay deposit here. Uh, you know, so I've been really hesitant because once the developers do whatever it is that they are going to do with this whole stay vigilant quest, I've heard that it changes once you get past like 2,500 dynasty points. Well, I'm over 7,500. So the idea has just kind of been survive, um, get married, have a baby, and let the wife finish her maternity leave. So let's see if we got any more chicks. Nope, looks like they were all born. Um, the 2 chicks we have were born in the fall. How about donkeys? Hello. Did we get any more donkeys? No, we did not. So what I am considering doing at this point is heading on into gonna collect this manure, because now that the one good perk of having a barn means we can now create our own fertilizer, of which we have much. I'm gonna drop that saddle. And we're gonna run over here and we're gonna create some fertilizer. This will help get our farming stats up as well. So that should actually be enough to get us what we need to get our selves going for the spring planting. And that's just with 2 donkeys. So I'm thinking about purchasing another male donkey, because the one that I have as a mount, I'm not sure if that qualifies to be able to breed. But one thing we are going to do is we're going to also create our own animal feed. For that, we need straw, rye, and oats. And we're going to create a ton of it. I'm also giving thought to see, animal feed, 5 straw, 1 grain. Okay. I'm also giving thought to to relocating. Matter of fact, I want to take a look. Make sure our house isn't beginning to fall apart yet or nothing. Saddle you up. Ride on into Piastovia. And yeah, and as I said, we are giving thought to relocation.
Are incredibly high.
Yes, my endurance is incredibly high.
In my day, everything was better. Do I sound like an adult now?
No, just more whiny than
Hello.
usual. Hello.
Good luck. How can I help you? See
You
soon.
cannot. You are not the man I seek.
How
You are the man I seek. I could. Ugh. Well, that's unfortunate. We'll go ahead and we'll buy all of that. And we're gonna also go ahead and buy all of that.
Well, then, have a good day.
So I want to make sure we have a nice supply of animal feed for when we start raising pigs, because pigs is a thing we have unlocked. But the reason why I got the oat and the rye is because one is because I can thresh it, and I'm gonna do that for two reasons. One, it gives me more farming XP and technology points. For two, I can get more seeds. That really wasn't as helpful as I thought it would be. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to store 80. Of each. And now we need a lot of straw. Like a lot of straw. So, thinking about this relocation, it's probably going to happen at the end of next year, and it's going to be a place where I can build a permanent. It's not going to be the main settlement. It's going to be a farm. But it's going to happen not this spring, but the following spring. But a big ticket for what's going to be happening throughout the next year is going to be questing and setting up. Yeah, sure, drink some water. Yeah, definitely going to be more questing, which we're going to also do this winter. And setting up our small little excavation community, which is going to need some houses. It's going to need a resource storage. It's going to need some wood cutters. And it's going to need well, you know, obviously excavation sheds. And a cook. Definitely gonna need a cook. I primarily will probably be responsible for making the tools that they need. I'm hesitant to place a resource storage here. Let's see. I think 500 reeds will be a good start. I can always sell off the excess. Okay. Getting there. Nice. Place looks a little bare now, doesn't it? Alright. I think that'll do it. And so we can craft 100 animal feed. This is gonna take a minute. So today I think we're gonna shoot another episode of the Kerbal Space Program, and then we're gonna shoot another episode of Warlord Britannia. I believe the camp is gonna be moved to a more central location between the farm, the hamlet, and the way station that was built, but it's also going to be fortified. Because I think it's about time we start, you know, making our presence a little bit known and maybe pissing off the natives. So, and I'll tell you, I've played that a few times. I had never seen chariots in the game before. If I don't dare to attack a village with 2 sentries, 2 very low-kitted sentries. But I think we can try to take a little bit more territory. Trouble is once we start doing that, in order to keep them subjugated and under our control, it's going to mean setting up outposts, and those outposts will need to be manned by a unit, whether it's an auxiliary sentry or whether it's you know, a legionary sentry, and that makes me a little bit nervous. I've calculated in all the math that'll be needed to keep a legion in a main camp, and that main camp is going to be huge. You know, living quarter. You know, we're talking living quarters for all of the sentries, and you know, and me, I like to have, you know, I like to have I like to have a parade ground, you know, an area for, you know, when I call to arms, I like to have an area for the Legion to assemble. Alright, so let's run through over here. They've still got some food. And then here, alright, we still got some feed left. That's awesome. Okay, we're going to dump the rest of the stuff here that we don't need. We're gonna make a run into Skowky and buy another donkey. Was it? Yeah, it was Skowky. And we have more quests. Yay. See if I remember how to get there. We go this way. And then we go this way. Another good hunting area. But because it seems that the donkey or the horse that I use as a mount won't breed. And the idea is we breed and we sell the offspring. Chickens don't go for very much, so I guess we can tackle these quests while they're here, so long as they're nothing overly insane, like everything involved here usually is. I mean, I suppose one way of doing this, you know, would be raising a fowl, or buying a fowl. Maybe we'll buy 2. Nah, we won't. Because, as we see here, I could buy a female fowl for 350.
Maybe interregnum isn't such a bad thing after all.
So, buy another male. Yes, we buy another male. So you know what? We'll buy the female too. No, we won't, because the females, they go for about the same price. So we'll buy the fowl. And then we should get a return on profit for her once she is grown up. Where are we sitting at? 23 minutes?
Good or bad.
Oh, you're a
If I were to
blacksmith.
say what, how do you do?
Can I help you with something? I need one moron to stay away from me, my family, and my house. Okay, that sounds serious. It is serious. He copies anything I do. He copied my haircut, but when I pointed that out, he cut his hair short. He tried to flirt with my Bozina's apprentice because he also would like to have a cook for a wife. Wouldn't we all? Right? I mean, that's... Come on, dude. No, I like doing the cooking, so you know what? And I heard him saying that if he had a son, he would call him Bogdan. And what's my daughter's name? Bogdana. Maybe, yeah, okay, it's a bit concerning. But there's more. Some time ago, together with my wife, we just decided to redecorate our house. We really wanted it to stand out, so we put our hearts and souls into it. And guess what? Recently, I had to visit this moron Do you know what I saw there? I guess the inside of his house looks uncannily similar to yours. An improvised altar with your face. A scarecrow. Looking exactly like you or your family kidnapped and tied together. What? No, of course not. He just copied everything, every single detail. And the worst thing is, he had never visited me before, so he had to be there without me knowing. I'm so fed up with him. That starts to sound disturbing. I can go and talk with him if you want. Please do. Why can't you do this yourself, dude? Why am I always everybody's... Where is this guy? Oh, wait. Journal. Neighbors have their differences. I didn't even get money for this nonsense, dude. Hey, you. Quit copying your neighbor. He's complaining again, isn't he? It's not my fault that we have very similar tastes, and I don't copy him. He's just flattering himself. Is he? Of course he is. His ideas are simply not as original and unique as he thinks they are, so no wonder other people will come up with very similar ones. And our houses are not the same. You can check it for yourself and tell Wojciech that what's different. Alright, I can take a look. Ooh. Okay. Alright, let's see. So, snowman! It feels awful cozy. Bogdana. I don't know, man. Like...
All right then.
Ah. Gonna have to go take another look at his house one more time. Yeah. Okay, one more look. I'm not sure if I saw that moose head there on the wall. Like, this is complex. Deer's head. Everything else is exactly the same except for the other dude has a freaking deer's head. And how did this bastard try to defend himself? He tried to prove that there are some differences between your houses, and, well, there are some. Yeah, so what are they? Enlighten me. You've got a deer skull, he's got a moose skull. He's got a deer skull, you've got a moose skull. He's got a moose skull, you've got a deer skull. Uh, eh, I have no idea. I think so. And those differences are supposed to calm me down and prove his point? Well, I think you got some things wrong. I think... Let me get out of this. Okay. I'm stuck. Okay. Okay. I need to take some pictures here. Alright. Okay. Bearskin rug. What is that on the wall? A wolf skin. A candle. A rooster relief. A moose skull. There's no shelf under that window. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. There's the jug. Okay, so that's the first guy's house. Let's go take a look at the other guy's house. Well, went right past it. Okay. Now, just so I can keep my stuff similar. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright. Let's compare these photos here. Okay, so there's the bearskin rug. Alright. That is not the same kind of pelt. So, bearskin rug. Whatever that is on the wall. Rooster relief. A candle. I think I already got that. That thing. That thing. That thing. That thing. And then he actually has a shell. Okay. Let's go find this little wine button. See if we can, well, stop him from whining. He tried to prove there were some differences. Okay. So, let's see here. Alright. Oh, there's just too much. You've got a he's got a deer skull, you've got a moose skull. I think those are exactly the same, to be honest. He's got daisies and you've got he's got daisies. He's got daisies and you've got chicory. The rugs on the floor are the same. Now let's see, whose candle is higher? This is so complicated. That's his candle. His candle is higher than yours. I think he's got... You've got wolf fur. What kind of relief is that? I think they both have rooster reliefs. Yeah, no, those are both. You've got a rooster, he's got a dove, you've got a dove, and he's got a rooster. No, those are both roosters. Wait a minute. You've got a dove relief. I never even saw that. He has a shelf under his window. Well, I think you got some things wrong. Okay, yep. That's a dove. This is a pain, let me tell you. That's a squirrel. Dove, squirrel. Is that a wolf or a badger? And yes, that candle does appear to be higher. Oh, what did he have? Oh, his candle's higher. And I can't tell, what are these? Alright, we're gonna make one more pass at this. Because now I can't remember what he had. This is so frustrating. Squirrel. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. He's got a deer skull. You've got a moose skull. That's right. He's got daisies. The rugs on the floor are the same. Your candles is higher than his, I think. The rug on the wall, you've got badger fur. And he's got wolf fur. You've got wolf fur and he's got badger fur. You've got a dove relief over the door. You've got a... He's got a squirrel relief. He has a shelf over, and those differences are supposed to prove his point. Okay. No, maybe that is Badger. Okay. He's got a deer skull. You've got a moose. He's got daisies. You've got dandelions. The rugs on the floor are the same. His candle is higher than yours. He's got a rug on the wall. You've got badger fur. He's got wolf. You've got a dove relief. He's got a squirrel relief. You've got a shell. I'm done with this one. Donkey, we're going home. I ain't got time for this pettiness. My memory ain't too good, y'all. And the dynasty points just are not worth it. Pretty sure I'm going the wrong way. We're just gonna cut straight through. Because I am over all that craziness. Moose! Bear! Stay where you are. And nobody gets eaten. You or me. Okay. Where's my... There it is. Okay. We're gonna leave this one. Wrong place. This place. That guy's got me all turned around. I don't know where my own home is. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave this one right here. That one just kind of scrambled my brain on a little bit too much. I know it shouldn't be that difficult, but yeah, just anyway. So, as always, like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Scarecrow out.